Manny Stewart.
Tyson Fury has the ability, and I think in my expectations, will be the next superstar dominant heavyweight, much along the lines of Lennox Lewis and Vladimir Klitschko. Very talented for a big guy, unbelievable coordination, a lot of showmanship and personality and charisma.
Are you going in with the intro?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go right now. There's only one chin check. Come on, man. We do this shit, man.
Oh shit.
Man.
Oh.
Nah, we do this shit, man. We called it.
Yeah.
We called it, man. And
Fury dominating performance, 10 rounds to 2. Unanimous decision.
I'm going with Fury by knockout.
Just, I don't see it lasting longer than 6-7 rounds max, man. I see Fury beating him up, stopping him, probably knocking him out.
Tomorrow's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be a barn burner. They're going to war.
Go back to the man of the fucking hour, the man of the era. I mean, it ain't much to say. Even though this, let's be honest, it wasn't a hard fight to call. You know what I mean? Everyone took Tyson Fury. The only thing I will say, and it looked like it was there, just not enough. Dillan Whyte is dangerous because he takes chances. And he doesn't just take chances with a 1-2. He's very weird or crafty in the way he does it. He tries to sneak and counter left hooks, overhands, weird moments. He tries to catch you in between punches. He's not a pushover. Captain did say that.
Okay, and I hear what you're saying. I heard what Captain said, but in that fight, he looked basic.
Oh, yeah.
Fury made him look basic. Everything that White needed to do to actually have, you know, something going in his direction, something good happening for him, Tyson Fury took it away. Tyson Fury took it away. He did everything perfect to me in that fight. Yeah. To me, he did everything perfect, and you got to give him his credit.
To this day! To this day!
Yeah, the reason I think he has solidified himself as an all-time great because of the picture in the background. He needed someone like Wilder to push him and to really show. They needed each other to solidify each other. Because I think if Wilder still has anything left and still wants to fight, he is now going to be number 1 in the division, because I think if he hits White with the punch, White's out of it. If he hits AJ with a punch, White's out of it. And we got to give Fury all the credit in the world because he basically beat Wilder 3 times. Everyone else, he just took apart, and it wasn't even really hard.
Right.
I thought this fight would be more competitive early. White took the chances. He was just out of reach. I'm not sure if it was the height, but let's say it is the height. That means that this guy is a Hall of Fame all-time great fighter for any era, because there is no one as big as him. He would be hard for anyone to hit.
Right.
So White kind of saw the punches and would try to get him there. He was just short. It's not a small man himself, man. Gotta ask you now. I'm putting him up there, man. I'm saying the era itself's not that great. Against what Captain said, I'm saying it's not that great.
Sure.
Captain Chaos is one of our followers.
Yeah.
Right? Shout out to him, man. I personally think the era isn't that great, but I'm willing to stand on it and say, I gotta put him at top 4 heavyweights of all time.
See, when you say the era isn't that great, it's not that we don't have great heavyweights. It's that fights are just not being made.
Okay.
And there's a lot of people kind of, you know, giving Captain some credit. There's a lot of people who, if they fought, it would be great fight, you know, competitive fights. But a lot of fights don't get made.
Well, hold on. That's not what makes an era great, just because it's competitive. Could these guys be A-class guys? Are they elite guys? And to be honest, Fury showed you, nah, they not A-class guys.
Yeah.
Wilder for years showed you they not A-class guys. Those guys are A-class guys. And Wilder, to his credit, he came out and said some wild shit like he was a all-time greatest heavyweight. Now I gotta look at him and kind of agree with him because of his punching power, his fucking determination, and his heart.
Right.
Yeah, these two are a step above everyone else. Now, this new crop of people coming up. What is it? Jared Anderson. You named Joe Joyce. Zig. This is a different era. Fury's already now put in his work, and maybe, let's say if he does retire and he chooses to fight, where do you rank Fury all-time great? Because it's not you're trying to justify the division.
Yeah, I'm trying to be fair, trying to be unbiased, you know what I'm saying? When it comes just to Fury, he's one of the greats. I'm not sure how to rank him, but he is one of the elite greats. And you got to give it to him. He proved it against Wilder. A lot of people thought he won the first one. Me included, I thought he won the first one, the second one, and the third one, obviously. Little controversy, but after the third one, I think that was completely shut down. And then he gets in there with Whyte, somebody who was considered to be somewhat more dangerous than Wilder because he had more dimensions to his game. And then he made that man look basic. He made him look basic. So, you know, you got to give it to him. He beat Klitschko. It wasn't a pretty fight, but he beat him. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him.
Do you think this version of Tyson Fury that's now trained by the nephew of the great Emmanuel Stewart, Sugar Hill, do you think this version would have KO'd that Klitschko? Prime, too. Because I'm starting to think this is his prime. He may retire early.
Wow.
I'm thinking this version of him knocks fucking prime Klitschko out, man.
Wow. I mean, it's possible, man. It's possible. He proved it to me. You know what I'm saying? He proved it to me. You know, he obviously has a chin. He definitely has boxing skill, and nobody at his size moves the way he moves.
No, and it's a little unreal.
He carries his weight like it's no problem. He's in there with a stomach, not you know, he's looking like a dad that just got off the couch like, yeah, hold my baby, I got this.
He looking like me?
Hitting on everybody. So, you know, right now he's at his prime. I agree with that. And I think it's possible that, yeah, he could have KO'd him. I think it's possible.
You think he's serious about the retirement stuff?
It's hard to call it. It's hard to call it. So much money that, you know, is on the table. You know, if Usyk and AJ don't fight, you know, people still want to see AJ and Fury. They still want to see it.
Yes.
And, you know, yeah, he said he's retiring, but money talks. Money talks. I want to see it. So, you know, I don't know.
Why? You know why I think he's serious? Because he said some slick shit at the press conference. Said, I'm not ruling out exhibitions. I might do my little Floyd Mayweather thing. And then brought up Francis Ngannou. That was back in the ring and everything.
Yeah.
I don't care if they allow kicks. Francis Ngannou is not a kickboxer. He makes his living off of crushing people's faces with his hands. Tyson Fury will beat Francis Ngannou in 1 to 2 rounds. With kicks involved. Let's make that very fucking clear. Why the fuck
shit
with anyone else if I could beat up on Francis Ngannou for triple the money?
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that led me like, oh, nah, he's gone. That's it. He's gone. He's already thinking about how to get paid and not really fight.
Yeah. I mean, he built himself back up. from a megastar after going through his depression, after being out of the ring. And not only did he build himself up to this megastar, he proved that he's the man that he says to be. So, you know, it's really not much else to prove. I mean, there's only 2 to 3 fights that he can have if he chooses to. It's to unify with Usyk, the big fight with AJ, or Francis. And he can do all 3, or he could do none. And it doesn't do anything to his career. He's still going to be a great.
I really hope he does the AJ fight. But if that fight don't happen, I need this next fight to happen.
With Francis?
Happen. I need it to happen because that's the only other big fight. I need Wilder, AJ in one of those soccer stadiums. That's the only other big fight, man.
Right.
I know Usyk beat down my man AJ. I know I said my man AJ's washed. But just for the spectacle of the event, I need Wilder AJ. Because I think Fury's already thinking retirement.
Right.
Like he's already retired. He's gonna be on an island tomorrow, on a cruise somewhere, drinking, partying. When he mentioned exhibition and Francis Ngannou, I was like, oh nah, it's over. It's over. He's thinking about like, holy shit, I got this amount of money?
Yeah.
This guy? It's over. Yeah, I think he's gone, man. And there's really a new crop of guys. None with the name or the weight of a AJ Wilder, Usyk. Those guys aren't there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it's a 3-horse race. But if this is the end, man, we want to thank you, the Gypsy King, man. You went out there.
Salute.
Was a warrior.
Yeah.
Was entertaining as hell, and you put on a show, man, in every way.
Yeah. Salute to him, man. He deserves it. Definitely deserves it. Yo, before we get out of here, man, let's quickly talk about the other Fury, the Kendall Fury. Fucking Tommy, man. Yo, why you laughing already, man? You don't even know what I'm going to say. You laughing already.
Nah, go ahead, man.
Nah, well, you know, he took on somebody. I don't know this dude's name. I'm being honest. I don't know his name. And it was unimpressive, not because he didn't knock him out. I'm going to tell you why.
Let me hear this.
It was a 6-round fight. He apparently has more experience than Jake Paul, because they keep tying these 2 guys' names together. And, you know, he obviously has his brother and, you know, his dad. And he has, you know, all the experience and, you know, people bagging him. It was a 6-round fight against a no-name guy, and he could not get him out of there. Reason why I bring that up is because the fight that Jake had with Woodley was an 8th-round fight, and he got him out in 6. Jake Paul puts Tommy to sleep, man.
Oh, you went out there and said it.
He puts him to sleep, man.
Yo.
He puts him to sleep, bro.
Wow. So hold on. You think the injury Tommy Fury has legit?
I don't give a fuck if you have an injury or not. Like, he's still getting slapped. That boy getting slapped, man.
No. I mean, I thought they actually had the fight scheduled, and Tommy Fury backed out due to
he backed out due to some type of injury and never rescheduled a fight. Come on, man. Come on.
You don't want that smoke, man.
You don't want it.
Boy,
you don't want it. Come on, I can't.
You need to do like some shampoo commercials. His hair is too perfect, man. Shit is like, you don't need to be fighting, man. Go do some fucking Revlon commercials or some shit.
Yeah. But, man, I don't know what else you want to get into, man. Is that it?
Nah, I think that's it, man. Just salute the fucking everyone that's been helping our show grow. Jumping on the lives with us, talking shit, sharing our stuff.
Yeah.
It seems our page is moving again. I guess
YouTube being nice to us. You know.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just our fans are starting to really, appreciate what we're doing. So we want to thank y'all, man. The more, if you want to help our show grow, just share, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what we asking. We're not asking for money, nothing like that. Clicks, views, shares, the easy shit, guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Pretty much it, Playboy.
You already know, man.
All right, man. Always good with you, man.
It's good. There's only one chin checkers. Fuck out of here. We do this.
Oh,